Okay, today we're going to wind down here. We've got a lovely Franken, which is this fabulous wine here. It's a Weißwein Trocken, and it's a great way to round out green tree fruit. Lots of green tree fruit in that, so yeah, absolutely. I highly recommend. I highly recommend. So it is what it is. Okay, so here we go. Let's see what we've got here. And let's see if we can make a point of jumping into this grid, which would be fabulous. Move the vino over and let's get started here on our Saturday. And we've got no listed theme. Ready to start solving? Sure. We got a Lynch and Chin, Davies Lynch and Jeff Chin. Saturday, February 3rd, and the Common Era, 24th year of the second millennium. Let's do this. Let's get into this grid. Okay, so what's on the up and up? Who knows? Let's see here. A movie that's not expected to be a blockbuster. Let's take a shot across the bow with an art film since flick won't work. I know, doesn't sound too good, does it? Arrive with great hype, crashing in, burst onto the scene. You know, roots, we've got what for roots? I don't know, common Scandinavian man's name. We got 4 letters. I think it's probably Niels, but we'll see. Ball holder, I'm going to go with a T. A T. What's on the up and up? Is it an ascent? It would be probably better if I put an N in there, right? And college assignment. Taking an unplanned trip. Let's loose. You're going to say freeze. End note abbreviation, meaning same as before. IBID. Aid in focusing, going with a lens on this one. And what else? Probably my wife's favorite word. Meh. Okay. Pucker, precipitators at a pub. Sour beers. I don't think I've ever had a sour beer. I don't really drink beer, so I know that sounds really strange for a lot of people, but so arrive with great hype. Come in hot. So what do we got now? Okay, college assignment. That might be a roomie. And does that mean we have embeds here? Yes, roots, embeds. Roots in, so an action verb. Let's see, take an unplanned trip. Oh, an unplanned trip would be a tumble. A tumble, and yes, the name was Niels. Okay. All right, let's move it on over. So we have an angular movement. No clear way. Little smoke. The Emperor Tupac Amaru for one, and I think we have Inca in here. So one's running the world per Beyonce, and these are girls. And so this looks like a little smoke is a cig. And then, of course, we have classic symbol of purity and grace. Is this a C going down? We got a Panther's home. It's going to be the Carolina Panthers. And, of course, we have a lunar module. And economy-based calculation for short. Boy, that could be like a GDP, GDN, but it could be a miles per gallon. I mean, I don't know What do we got here? Evidence in a criminal case, perhaps. Going to go with Prince on this one. And so this, if this is a G, the Greek word for knowledge is gnosis. I have to do the gnosis to make sure that I've got here. Yes, this is a unicorn, which is what I was suspecting. And transmitter of audio programs. This is not NPR, but I guess it could be BBC. And then, of course, we've got test drives, looking more and more like it's going to be a trial run. And let's see, angular movement, so maybe the artistic movement of Cubism. We all know who heralded that into stardom. Wasn't necessarily the first, but if it went for Pablo Picasso, what could have happened with that movement? What it's not in a saying. Well, it's not rocket science, not brain surgery. Oh, we'll see. Develops feelings for. That's too close. Cries of sheer terror? Sheer terror? Maybe Baz. Yeah, probably shouldn't be focusing on doing too much with sheep impersonation. So yummy, yummy, yummy dry white wine. Very refreshing on a cold Bavarian evening. Economize. So slims up, slim. This is an S. Lie detector, internal lie detector, so to speak. So a BS. Meter, Halley's Comet to some. I'm thinking omen, though I think that's kind of dumb. And is it really an omen or is it a comet? So this is looking like this is going to be meter, a BS meter. Develop feelings for take two, maybe. Yeah, I mean, it's fitting so far. Now, what do we have down? Vegetable that's baked, fried, or roasted. I'm thinking okra, because I don't know of another one that's 4 letters, starts with an O. In an intimate way. In a way. Okay, what it's not in a saying. Well, I just said it, rocket science before, and it turned out to be brain surgery up there, but now that we're down here in the middle of the grid, we are at rocket science. So, and I like the way that these merge, they kind of come together, a convergence of idiomatics. Let's see, what it's not saying, rocket science. So keep one's beginning goals modest, start out, I'm assuming small, start out small. Start out small. Now, Issa, who created Awkward Black Girl, and I do believe that is Ray. And if we're thinking about like what this could be in an intimate way, in a way, carnal knowledge, Victor's Crow. Well, I won. You know what? Just take Jerry's advice. Just do it. Just type it in. See what happens. And just come on now. Don't get all crazy. And Major Street in New York City or New Orleans. 47 across. Major Street in New York or New Orleans. Well, you got Bourbon Street. You got Canal Street. Looks like Canal will fit. That's a major street there. So let's see what we got. Highlighters of sorts. Fixture on a frozen lake. Those are ice huts. I think they cut a hole in the ice. They sit in there and freeze their butts off. Yeah, actor Damon Sr. or Damon Jr. I think that's Damon Wayans. think we started out here. See, highlighters of sorts. Are these eyeliners? Because I don't really. Is that a highlighter? I mean, I guess more of an accentuator, more shade or line. I guess you could highlight. I don't know. Pass on a wing and a prayer. Looks like it's going to be Hail Mary. A Hail Mary. And let's see. Like zombies and some loves. People of the Iroquois Confederacy. So these are the Oneida. And does this line up as TSA with, org that checks what you don't? And see, zombies, I guess, undying. Don't know anything about zombie culture. I don't even know. Is there a silver bullet or a wooden stake that will kill them? I mean, I have no idea. Cap, but not a hat. So maybe a limit. Fiddle with toy. Is this nano? Prefix with seconds. A nanosecond. Yes. So let's see. We should have a Y here. It can be radiant or magnetic. And we're talking, of course, about energy. And we're coming up on here now. We're still under. So third grade groups. Third grade groups. Third grade. Oh, third grade is in not first or second. Tops. So not the A team or the B team, but the C team. And the economize looks like it's going to be skimp. And now we have a compatriot. So I think that is a paisan. Oh, how do I spell that? Paisan. Is it two? Paisano. So is this Nemo? Literary character whose name translates to no one. Okay, so we have Captain Nemo now popping in on us. Let's see. Bring in, so probably reap. Cannabis products sometimes found in granola would be hemp. And let's see. Storm on the horizon, maybe. I think we got a CL, so I'm thinking we got clouds. So what do you got? What do we got? Certain clubhouse. Certain clubhouse. Licenses, perhaps. Maybe these are okays. And wait a minute. Now we got elk. Okay, certain clubhouse. So elks. I think they operate out of lodges. I know my opa was an elk. It may leave you speechless. Cannabis with a high level of THC is, again, no common knowledge. Just trying to remember stuff I've seen before. One way to wonder. Idly? And so it may leave you speechless. And I don't know, maybe shyness. I'm not feeling too confident with that. Korean model hitting the scene in 1999. Maybe the Kia Rio. It's a plan and gently apply as a concealer. I'm thinking this is going to be a dab on. We're at 12:22. Many crosswords. Tirade. And so here we have storm on the horizon, maybe, so a cloud bank. And what does that give us here on, as we go? Venue for many TV reruns. That would be TBS or Turner Classic. I don't know. They're not only human, beings. It's a plan. Feeds, stokes. That makes a plan, a diet. Well, how did we do, Bob? Okay, so 1308 is not bad. It's a somewhat challenging Saturday, but not really. It's just got some answers here, some clues and answers, combinations here that may be a little different. maybe to think and take a shot, take a chance. I took a chance with Ascent and art film. I took a chance with I1, but I kind of saw the other stuff coming together as we went. Regardless, live your life well, and always wind down with us over the crossword. Again, au revoir, arrivederci, auf Wiedersehen, servus, grüß Gott, ciao, masalamati, annyeonghaseyo, and que tengas buen días, noches, whatever time of day it is for you. I wish you the very best, and stay safe out there, and cheers.